YouTube fam, how y'all doing? So guess where we at, y'all? We are at Bastogne. So we are in Bastogne, man. A lot of history here. And check this out, check this out. Look what we have. Sailor.
It was probably where Japan surrendered, and this was in New York, and it was a sailor and a nurse, and the sailor just grabbed the nurse and kissed her, and somebody caught a picture, and it's been like iconic.
Wow. Oh wow.
Yeah. So
this is cool, man. That is awesome. I'm trying to get close and read. Let's see. Yo, that is awesome. So we're just gonna go inside right quick. As you can see, here's the museum. Man, I'm excited, man. Like, I am in Bastogne. Like, piece of history right here, man. Thousands, hundreds and thousands of people died trying to fight for their country. And when we was coming here, telling me the terrain was crazy.
Yeah, we were like driving in and around mountains, and people are so freaking retarded.
Man, driving was crazy here, but just driving here, seeing the mountain terrain,
it was nice.
you can imagine this was a perfect place to fight, because you can see your enemy coming ahead of time. Yeah, this part where you gotta pay. Jack in Bastogne. Jack in Bastogne.
I don't know how long the one's coming.
So Jack was talking in the camera, and she just realized people watching her.
Oh, okay.
She just realized people watching her. She like came to. She stopped talking. People looking at her like she crazy, but she getting used to it though. But people do look at you like you're crazy. You know what I'm saying?
In the shops and restaurants right here, and a free ticket for the Eurospace Center. It's another museum here next to Bastogne. Okay. So you had said, how many do you need? Just two, or?
Yeah. Of the Nazis, as you can see, man. Look at it. These are actual pictures. Pretty cool, man. Actual badges that was used during World War II. It's Jesse Owens during the 1936 Olympics in Berlin. Actual Olympic fabric. It's pretty cool, man. So I think these are some of the Belgian army uniforms. We got that pistol though. Check this out. So these are like some of the items, because when the Germans came into Bastogne, a lot of the civilians, they left, and when they left, they used some other, like they used some household goods and, you know, food to trade, you know, trade amongst each other to make a living. These are some of the items they used to trade: pain medicine. I don't know what that is. What is that? Interesting, man. They had Belgian money, actual Belgian money. So everything in this museum is real, as you expect, right? We best out. All right, let's go.
Okay.
So this is like a deportation, concentration camp type uniforms. So this is a sergeant in the 327 Glider Infantry Regiment of the 101st Airborne Division uniform. That weapon you see is, as you can see right there, that is a caliber M1906. It's crazy right here. This is their life insurance. Look at that. This is how their life insurance look. Actual documentation. This certifies that John M. Mason has applied for insurance in the amount of $10,000. That is crazy, man. Washington, D.C. signed. Sad moment in history. So, what are we looking at? Number one, that is a PPSH 4-to-1 machine gun that they used in World War II. These are those boots. Those are straw boots used by the German army for protection against the Russian winter. Check those boots out, bro. Like Germans use that for protection of the Russian winter. That is crazy. Just imagine thousands of people walking with those on, and you trying to fight a war. Japanese uniforms right here. Actual uniform show. Katanas, man. Cutting people during war. So these are the Jeeps that Americans used for World War II. They called them Jeep Willies. Very famous Jeeps. Most movies you see these types of Jeeps. That's some mortar. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what that one is. Go Jackie, go Jackie, go. Yo, this museum is nice. You having a good time?
Yeah, good so far.
Yeah, I love it, man. I love history. What's up? Y'all tired? You tired? Hey, I love you. Oh, trying to go in the elevator. Jackie said the elevator narrow, so she insinuating that I can't fit in the elevator. You want to beat down? Huh? Check this bad baby out. So the German army in 1944 created this tank, low profiled, you know, I'm not gonna say too small, but it was called the Hetzer. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but bad tank, man. Nice tank, but used for the wrong reasons. We're looking at right now are basically some artifacts from civilians trapped in the heart of the Battle of Luxembourg. So basically, between Germany and Luxembourg, the civilians was trying to, you know, civilians trying to escape. So these are some of the things. So this is the original jacket of General Hessel Eckhard von Mottefe, commander of the German 5th Army. 5th Army, so original jacket. Wow. I'm not a great speaker when it comes to stuff like this. So what do we got? The VW82. Nickname, I don't know what that was designed by, designed by the Porsche company, Porsche, as a light all-terrain vehicle based on the mechanics of Volkswagen, which would later become the Beetle. So the Beetles we're driving, this was the original model.
Armored vehicles is not enough everywhere. In the north, the Americans are resisting in several places. They are slowing us down. My division of grenadiers has the mission to get to Antwerp, passing through Bastogne, which we shall reach tonight.
How can this be happening? The Germans are coming back. A first shell fell this Monday, around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. My students stayed home. Families are staying together. I don't have enough time to go back to my family's farm in Bastogne. It seems as if the Germans are already there. I hope they don't get my brother. With my past involvement in the resistance, I must stay in Bastogne and hide. An American soldier told me they would be expecting reinforcements in the evening, an entire division.
I'd say it takes over 20 hours by truck to go from Reims to Bastogne.
Oh, this tank is called the Sherman. Isn't that crazy, man? This tank is massive, man. Look at this. The Sherman. So this is American Army, the 6th Armored Division. And these are some of the equipment they had. Nurse uniforms. Some battlefield items. Look at that. Can you imagine ammunition going through a whole book? So this is a 50 caliber Browning machine gun, initially designed for anti-aircraft defense. It inflicted massive damage on German ranks when used against the infantry. German Patton's nickname, the meat chopper. has 450 cows. That's crazy, man. The meat chopper, yo. Look at that Harley Davidson. This is a Harley Davidson. 1939. The U.S. bought 2 civilian Harley 39 WLA motorcycle for testing. They were supposed to serve in the military police for dispatch riders. A contract was later signed with Harley Davidson to build a small series of military cycles. Wow. So we just finished. It is raining outside. Man, hey, if you are in Europe, you gotta come see this museum, man, in Bastogne. I didn't record everything because it was, you know, there's a balance, right? You gotta enjoy yourself and at the same time, you know, try to record as much as you can. But these girls, they finally saw some history. Did you enjoy yourself? This is an amazing place, man. A lot of history in this place. Unfortunately, it's sad history, but it's something that the world needs to know, man. I think every child should come visit some place like this so they can see the hell the world went through. Hundreds and thousands of people died, man, and that's unheard of now, man. To this caliber, people still die and pass away because of war, but how World War II went down. Battle of the Bulge. It didn't only take place in Bastogne, but Bastogne was one of the places that it, you know, American troops and other countries fought back the Germans. But one particular thing I learned today is, I don't know everything by name, but oh, what? So Bastogne is, the city is in a circular shape, and the troops, the American troops, we landed in Bastogne to take it over from the Germans, and the Germans surrounded us, you know, and we was inside the circle. It was winter, there was no food. This was like, I think in 1942, don't quote me on that, but, and you know, one of the officers called the general, or something to that nature, and said, "We are surrounded, we're running out of ammunition. What do? Do we surrender to the Germans?" And what really got me was that the general just laughed and said, "Nuts." Like, can you imagine in that time, in that pressure, just to laugh and say just nuts? That's just nuts. And but to make a long story short, the snow had cleared up, and we were able to airdrop ammunition, food to the Americans, and eventually the airborne, 101 airborne and other divisions, they took over, and ultimately we took back Bastogne from the Germans. But interesting story, man. You gotta look it up. Even if you don't like history, I think this part of history is very interesting, man. But yeah, right now we're just gonna get some food. Where you going? See that? We're just gonna get some food, guys. Thank you for tuning in, man. We love you guys, man. Yeah, I'm just waiting on my wife. She's changing the baby right now. I want to just look at the landscape, but man, it gotta rain. It rains so much in Europe, man. Yeah, man. Baby, what you want to eat? You want some burgers? Burgers. So yeah, we about to hit up a burger joint. We don't know where though. So yeah, we just trying to get them strapped. We done parked, and the restaurant should be up there somewhere. Somewhere, we don't know yet. You ready? It's trying to stop raining, but haven't stopped. So we're looking for a chapelle.
Oh, right here.
Yeah. Perfect. Oh, that's some big steps though.
Yeah.
I kind of like this city, Jack. Can you stop beating on the window? Stop beating on the window. Okay. Man, she just dodged my kiss.